Hi guys, my name is Tyler and I'll be taking charge of this week's episode of Last Tech Talk, where we talk about the latest technology, gadgets and electronics. And of course, it wouldn't be much fun if I'm the only one here talking today. So we have our special co-host with me, the gorgeous Becca. Say hi!
Hi everyone, I'm Becca and I'm very excited to be here on today's episode of Last Tech Talk.
So Becca, are you an avid gamer?
No, actually not really. I think I'm quite a super noob at gaming. I think the only game I played was Audition, and that was way back in primary or like secondary school-ish.
That's really long time ago. No worries if you do not know the ropes of gaming, because as a self-proclaimed professional gamer here, I'll be teaching you the ropes on how to be a gamer. So for all of you out there who are new to the world of gaming, an avid gamer, or want to level up your gaming experience, today's episode of Last Tech Talk will be teaching you and introducing to you guys some of the gadgets that can amplify your gaming experience. Let's start!
So the very first product we're going to be talking about today is the LG 27-inch Nano IPS
Ultra Gear Gaming Monitor! Woo! Such a mouthful.
So Tyler, why is it so important to have a good monitor when it comes to gaming?
Games these days has really amazing 3D graphics, animation and textures. And as a result, we will need a good gaming monitor to complement these games. Frankly speaking, there's no point in having a really good graphic games, but then you are unable to process the beauty and
of it.
yeah.
So Tyler, is it important to have fast response time when it comes to gaming?
When it comes to gaming, right, I can think of two scenarios where a faster response time can really contribute and make or break your gaming experience. So for first player shooter games, right, with a good gaming monitor, you will be able to reduce the lag and reduce the after images that is being produced. So if you're playing games like Overwatch and then you need to spot your enemies as soon as possible, you can actually do so without worrying about the lag of the after images. And the second situation where I can think of is that when you're playing games with like really realistic and beautiful environments, like the Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's so big, immersive and beautiful, but if your gaming monitor takes forever to load the environment and the background, what's the point? Okay Becca, so since we're on the topic of gaming gadgets today, right, do you know what's another thing that I find gamers lacking of?
I think it's a headset, right?
Yeah.
So the next product we're talking about today is the HyperX Cloud Alpha S gaming headset.
It's really important for you to have a proper headset because when you play games like Dota, PUBG and Overwatch, which requires communication with your teammates, you do not want to be interrupted by your noisy dog at the background barking. These disruptive interruptions may cost you your games. So having a proper headset can help to minimize the disturbances and not only that, ensure that you have a better gaming experience. So let's unbox the headset. Oh, okay.
Well, the cushions are like super soft.
Yeah, and it also has a detachable microphone.
Why do you need a detachable mic?
For times where you're not playing games that require communication, you can just remove this.
And it comes with an extra like cushion padding inside as well. Like, there's another one inside.
Ooh, that's really thoughtful. Actually, Becca, do you know why a lot of gamers do not use headsets?
Is it because it's painful when you wear for a long time?
That's partially true. So, in general, right, most gamers do not play for minutes to an hour. A lot of us gamers that are hardcore, we play more than 2 hours on a single session. So wearing a headphone for long durations, right, can really sort of make things uncomfortable, especially when you're wearing headphones, because it may build up heat over time.
Yeah.
And secondly, the pressure from the ear muffs may cause a lot of discomfort when you're gaming.
I think the best part about this is that the cushion is super soft. It is made of extra breathable leatherette ear cushions and it makes it super comfortable to wear.
True, and I think that because it's made of memory foam, right, it actually helps to reduce the heat that is being accumulated when you're wearing it for long hours.
So you can wear this for up to 24 hours and game all night if you want.
This headset actually has bass adjustment slider. I think it's really good because when you're playing games that heavily focuses on music or have really good soundtracks like the Final Fantasy series, which I mentioned countless times already, yeah, such headphones will be really good because it helps to amplify the effects of the music. And then it also has game and chat audio balance. What this does, right, is basically you're able to adjust the volume and the mixer with just this gadget over here. So when you're gaming, right, definitely not intending to alternate that just to adjust your audio because it's gonna ruin your gaming experience. With this, you can actually do things a whole lot easier. This is what I sound like without the HyperX Cloud Alpha S, and testing out its detachable microphone. This is what I sound like with the HyperX Cloud Alpha S. Okay, so the next product we will be introducing to you guys is
The
this.
Logitech G Pro X mechanical gaming keyboard, and it's super pretty.
I think one of the first impressions of this product, right, that I have is that it's actually 10 keyless. There's no numpad, so it actually gives you a larger workspace and a larger pressing space when you need to game. Because the numpad is essentially useless when it comes to the world of gaming. So I think removing that actually helps you to save a lot of space. And then that space can actually be used for your fingers whenever you need to maneuver when you're gaming.
Wow, and also the cool part is it comes with swappable switches, so you can just swap them out and customize them to however you want them to be.
It also comes with this switch puller. So if you're not intending to use your hands, you can just it out.
And on the back of the keyboard, it has like little rubber soles so it does not slip when you're gaming. Anyway, Tyler, I'm really curious, are these keys supposed to light up? Because right now you can't really see the alphabets very clearly.
Okay, so if you take a look at the box, right, you can actually find out that this keyboard is actually RGB. So the RGB in this keyboard actually represents true sync. So the colors are actually customizable according to your preferences. Moving on to the next product, we have the Logitech G Pro wireless mouse. So let's unbox
Let's
it.
check this out together. Wow, why is it so light? Isn't it supposed to be heavy so you have more like grip when you're playing a game?
No, when you're playing games, right, having a smoother and lighter mouse is actually better because you're able to move your mouse around faster. Especially when you're playing first-player shooter games, you want to move your mouse really fast. And not only that, you're able to have a better precise control over the mouse instead of having a huge lugging mouse that you find it a struggle to move about.
Okay,
right?
that makes a lot of sense.
And another thing, right, is that with this mouse, because it's so light, you're able to use it on the table itself. You
so
see,
you don't
there's
need
no
a mouse
friction.
pad.
There's not much friction.
What about this little thingy at the bottom?
Okay, so for those who do not know, right, this is actually the sensor of the wireless mouse. So for this particular mouse, it actually uses a 25K Hero sensor. So what this sensor actually does helps to reduce filtering and acceleration when you're using this mouse. It ensures that every single gameplay that you're having with this mouse is smooth without any interruptions.
It also uses light speed wireless, which means that there will be little to no disconnection while you're playing your game. So your mouse stays connected all the time throughout the entire game. Wow, time has really flown past us this episode. We're moving on to our very last and final product, which is something very exciting.
Okay, so we'll be introducing to you guys the last product we have in store for you, and it is the HyperX Quadcast USB microphone.
I feel like I've always seen like Twitch streamers use this, and I've never seen one in person before.
Okay, so one good thing about this microphone is that it has an anti-vibration shock mount. So you do not need to worry if you accidentally bump onto your table because your microphone will not move. It's really sturdy because as you can see, right, the table is vibrating but the microphone remains sturdy. So it's a really sturdy mount for the microphone.
So Tyler was telling me like the coolest part about this mic is the tap to mute function here. So you just tap the top button and it mutes instantly. So this is great for if someone barges into your room midway while you're playing a game, you can just and then no one can hear what they're saying.
And another good thing about this microphone, right, is that it's actually able to capture different sound settings based on what you input. So for example, if you're having like a karaoke session, you can actually set it to the stereo. Or if you're having like a meeting, you can actually use the omnidirectional setting. Yeah, so it's actually really multifunctional.
Is this also like the volume button?
Yeah, you can actually adjust the volume from the base of the microphone. So it's really convenient. This is what I sound like without the HyperX Quadcast microphone, and this is what I sound like with the HyperX Quadcast microphone.
Wow, honestly Tyler, you're amazing. I feel like I've learned a lot of new things today and I'm so ready to have my own gaming setup at home.
Among all the different products that we have introduced to you guys today, what is your favorite?
I like the microphone a lot. I can't wait to see it in full action with all the light and RGB things going on. What about you?
For me personally, I would like the headphone because my personal experience with headphones in the past has been like a one-star experience. it's so uncomfortable and then it's so hot. But I think that the leatherette air cushions can really improve the experience for me.
Also, you can find the links to all these products that we've mentioned today in the description box below. And please feel free to share with us what accessories do you guys use for gaming as well.
And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy our content. We really can't wait to see you guys in our next video. So we'll see you again. Bye-bye!
Bye!
Lazada.